Hello everyone and welcome all of you to my channel All of This Vlog. So as usual I'm once again back with a new film review and this evening obviously I had the pleasure and ecstasy of watching the newly released Bollywood period action drama genre film Gadar 2, The Katha Continues, which is a sequel to the 2001 blockbuster hit film Gadar Ek Prem Katha starring Sunny Deol and Amisha Patel in the lead cast. Obviously it's known to all. So obviously this film, the first part, 2000, that is the film Gadar Ek Prem Katha, was a blockbuster hit in the year 2001, and obviously it's known to all that the film is based on the backdrop of the partition saga, and this film, that is this sequel Gadar 2, The Katha Continues, is based on the backdrop of the partition saga and its aftermath and about the 1971 war between the two nations. And obviously this film was pretty much interesting to watch. The storyline was good, the narrative was also very interesting and very impactful. The background music, the overall music, soundtracks, and the acting of the lead cast, particularly the protagonist Sunny Deol and Amisha Patel, were absolutely fabulous and majestic. I must cite as a film connoisseur and film critic and reviewer. Sunny Deol is once again back onto the silver screen with a bang, delivering the deadly and loaded action sequences, embellished with his trademark loud screams as well as the deadly action sequences. Then Amisha Patel, while portraying the character of Tara Singh on screen. Then Amisha Patel also did pretty well, just like in the first part. In this part also, while portraying the character of Sakina, the character of the wife of Tara Singh. And the most importantly, the newcomer Utkarsh Sharma, while portraying the character of Jeeted or Charanjit, the son of Tara Singh and Sakina, that is the elder version of the character of Jeeted, because Jeeted was a child character or a child artist in the first part, that is Gadar Ek Prem Katha in 2001, and this part he has been shown to be a young one, an adult youth, and obviously he portrayed the action sequences and absolutely brilliantly, majestically, meticulously, and his acting was also quite good, being a newcomer onto the scene. And the antagonistic character being portrayed by Manish Vada was absolutely majestic and breathtaking and pulse-quickening, and he must have given a goosebumpy experience to the captive spectators inside the movie theaters. I must cite as a film critic come reviewer, can appreciate and analyst. But somehow I have got some observations regarding film, because although this film Gadar 2, The Katha Continues, has made an absolutely blistering and scintillating start in the box office and already taking the box office by storm and is all set to emerge as a big hit in the coming weeks. But my personal observation is that in comparison to this part, the first part seemed to be more impactful and more effective, although both the sequel as well as the prequel are based on the partition saga. But the first part seemed to be more effective, more entertaining, and more impactful in terms of acting or in terms of the storyline. But this part was also no less. I'm not saying that this part was not good, but in comparison to the first part, this part seemed to be missing the minute or the minuscule spot somewhere. It's a very personal opinion, although, and it may be agreed or it may not be agreed by the other film critics and the other media educators. But overall, this film was pretty good. Thanks to some brilliant screenplay, cinematography, then storyline, obviously, then some brilliant narrative, then exquisite script depicting the cinematic cousins of emotive appeals, drama, action, then the sacrifice, then patriotism. So all this stuff, all the cinematic cousins have been depicted pretty well by means of a superb cinematography and screenplay. And as already stated, the script and the plot has been absolutely majestic and meticulous one. And I just love this film, or rather, physiologically or literally, if I have to state that as a film critic, reviewer, and movie buff and cine analyst, my filmaholic pair of ophthalmic apparatus as well as my cine-loving heart got absolutely spellbound and felt enchanted, euphoric, exhilarated, and exalted in the wake of watching the sequel, Gadar 2, The Katha Continues, starring Sunny Deol and Amisha Patel in the lead cast, apart from the newcomer Utkarsh Sharma, and of course the lead antagonist or the villain, Manish Vada, on screen. So overall, the action sequences were pretty good, and thereby making this film to be emerging as an edge of the seat thriller on the part of the captive spectators or on the part of the ardent or the far-with cinegoers, because the action sequences are so deadly and loaded that you can't, uh, wake up from the seat till the climax sequences. So, as already stated, all the cinematic croissants, be it emotive appeals, drama, action, patriotism, then sacrifices, teary outburst, then the superb dialogue deliveries, all this stuff have been portrayed or depicted on screen in a very, very exquisite, fabulous, splendid, magnificent, and meticulous and mind-boggling fashion, which may make any ardent cinegoer or any film critic or film analyst to be enthralled and enchanted and captivated by means of watching this film. Although my personal opinion is, in comparison to this one, the first part, that is Gadar, Ek Prem Katha, released in the year 2001, seemed to be a bit more impactful in terms of the storyline. But still, this film was also good, based on the backdrop of the partition saga as well as the aftermath, and also highlighting the various issues related to the war of 1977 between the two neighboring nations. Although the presence of some of the sensitive visuals, the dialogues or scenes may be debatable, but still overall this film was quite good. And I just love this film, and obviously I will be planning a positive review for this film. So on that note, I would like to wrap up this video for tonight. We'll be back with some new videos pretty soon. And before winding up, I would like to say that my review for the sequel, Gadar 2, the Katha continues, will be positive, and hope such brilliant movies will be hitting the silver screens or the cinematic silver screen in the future too. And on that note, let me wind up for tonight with some new videos and new film reviews. I'll be back once again. Until then, bye-bye. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe my channel, Always Vlog. And on that note, bye-bye and love you all. Good night.